Welcome back to Platter Pulse. Today on Platter Pulse, we were taking inspiration from Gordon Ramsay and turning his signature honeycomb toffee into a show-stopping honeycomb cake. Fluffy, caramel-rich, and crowned with honey whipped cream. It's sweet, it's textured, and it's guaranteed to wow. We'll start with the toffee. Line a 9 by 9 inch baking dish with parchment paper and set it aside. In a large saucepan, combine 2 cups of sugar, half a cup of light corn syrup, 2 tablespoons of honey, and a 1/4 cup of water. Stir to combine, then attach a candy thermometer to the side. From this point on, no stirring. Let it bubble away on medium heat until it reaches 300 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the hard crack stage, about 5 minutes. Once it hits temperature, remove the pan from heat and quickly whisk in 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 1 tablespoon of sifted baking soda. The mixture will foam up dramatically. That's exactly what you want. Stir, just for 5 seconds, to keep the bubbles intact. Then pour it into the prepared dish. Sprinkle with flaky sea salt and let it sit completely undisturbed for about 2 hours. Once cooled and set, break the toffee into bite-sized shards. Save the small crumbles too. They make great toppings later. Now let's make the cake. In a saucepan over medium-low heat, add 1 cup of granulated sugar. Let it melt slowly without stirring. Just shake the pan occasionally. It can take up to 15 minutes to turn a deep amber. Once fully caramelized, carefully add half of 1 cup of hot water. Stir. Then add the other half. Be careful, it'll bubble up. Transfer to a bowl and chill the syrup in an ice bath. In a separate bowl, whisk together 5 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Add 1/3 cup plus 1 tablespoon of sweetened condensed milk and whisk until smooth. In another bowl, sift together 1 cup plus 2½ tablespoons of bread flour, 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and the same amount of baking soda. Mix the dry into the wet, then add 4 tablespoons of melted cooled butter. Finally, pour in the cooled caramel syrup and whisk everything until well combined. Strain the batter into a clean bowl, cover it, and let it rest at room temperature for 1 hour. Once rested, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Line and grease an 8-inch round cake pan. Give the batter a quick stir, then pour it in. Bake for 30 to 35 minutes until the top is domed, golden brown, and a toothpick comes out clean. Let the cake cool completely in the pan before turning it out. While the cake cools, we'll make the honey whipped cream. In a chilled bowl, combine half a cup of cold heavy cream with 1 tablespoon of honey and a tiny pinch of kosher salt. Whip to soft peaks. This should only take a couple of minutes. Store it in the fridge until you're ready to serve. Now for the best part. Assemble. Slice the cake into wedges and top each piece with a generous spoonful of honey whipped cream and a sprinkle of your golden honeycomb toffee. And there you have it. A stunning dessert that tastes as good as it looks. The star of the show is undoubtedly the honeycomb toffee. Its rich, buttery flavor and satisfying crunch add layers of texture and taste to each bite. The secret behind its perfect pull-apart pieces lies in the gentle touch when whisking in the baking soda. Remember, no stirring during the cooking process ensures a smooth and creamy toffee. The cake itself is a marvel of airy lightness, thanks to the slow and steady caramelization of the sugar. And the addition of the caramel syrup gives it a luscious depth that's hard to resist. You'll love how the moist, spongy crumb of the cake contrasts with the whipped cream's luxurious fluffiness. The final touch, the sprinkling of golden honeycomb toffee on top, elevates the dish with both visual charm and textural delight. Each bite is soft, airy, and melts with a touch of crunch. Huge credit to Gordon Ramsay for the honeycomb inspiration. If you love this recipe, Hit that like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more sweet ideas from Platter Pulse. We've got easy, delicious recipes coming every week, quick to make and hard to forget. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.